and let's move this over here. Okay, go over here, select both of these layers, go to the align tab and simply choose this align at the center. Sorry, hit only once, and now select those keyframes and hit F9. Okay, so if you see, we will get something like this. So first I'll get this animation, then this animation, and then this. Then I'll go to the graph editor. I'll select this graph by holding shift, move one handle over here and move one handle over here. So if you see this animation now, we will get something like this. But this is not how we need to animate it. So let's do that. Select those keyframe and hit F9 again to remove this animation. I'll select this graph. Okay, let's select this, move one handle over here, select this and move one handle over here like this. Then select this, move this handle over here, select this and move this handle over here. Okay, and now we will select this layers, and by holding alt I'll reduce the duration. Okay, and simply enable this motion blur. Select both of these layers, press T for opacity and increase the opacity. So first I'll get this, and then at this point I'll simply bring my line composition over here, and I want this animation should start from this point. Okay, and at this point all of this stuff should be gone, so I'll select all of them and I'll press Ctrl Shift D to split this layers and delete it. So if you see this now, first I'll get this, then I'll get this, and then at this point I'm going to select my logo and I'll simply bring this over here. I'll press S and create one keyframe, go few frame forward, create another keyframe and go to the start, and let's make this 0. Then select those keyframes, hit F9, go to the graph editor, select this graph by holding shift. I'm going to move one handle over here, select this and I'm going to move one handle over here like this. So if I see this animation now, I'll get first this and then this. Now over here, one thing you can do, if you see this logo, it's a combination of red and black. So what you can do, instead of a red line, I'm going to select this line color and I'm going to pick up this color of the logo, so it will look like this. Okay, similarly I'll select this and I'll copy this color code, which is quite grayish color. I'll go inside this. I'll also, by holding shift, I'm going to pick up alternate ellipse, and over here I'm going to change the color of the strokes also like this. Let's select this. Yeah, this looks good. Also for this, let's go downward, select this one, change the color of this one to this one. Okay, like this. And now I want one common stuff at the background, or I think we don't need that, so let's simply have one white background. So we will add that like this. Then after that, at this point I'm going to select this logo, go to the effect and presets panel and search for light sweep effect. So double click to apply, so we will get this kind of light sweep effect. And if you want to increase the width, you can do that. And initially this center, I'm going to move this over here, create one keyframe at the center over here, hit U, go few frame forward, and let's simply move the center from here to here. So if you see this now, you will get this kind of animation. Okay, and hit enter. So this is how you can create this kind of intro for not only this but any kind of animation. Along with that, Simply select these lines and don't forget to enable this icon. Right click, new, and create one null object. Select all of these layers and make it apparent with this null. Go to the start, press S initially. Let's make this 120. Create one keyframe. Go to the last one and let's make this 90. So what will happen along with this animation, you will get a scaling animation also like this. Okay, and let's go to the last and keyframe and let's make this 70 and or let's say 80. Let's see this animation now. We will get this, then we will get this. Okay, so this is how you can create this kind of intro animation.